In this video, we want to integrate 1 over x cubed plus 5x squared plus 7x plus 3. Now, this will be helpful if we can factor this out. So, in order to factor this out, we're going to use what's called the rational root theorem. So, we're going to grab the factors of the degree for x cubed and then the factors of the constant, which is 3. So the constant is 3, coefficient of x cubed is 1. So we just look at the factor, so that's plus or minus 1 and plus or minus 3. On the bottom it's just plus or minus 1. And at this point we're going to divide this, so we have plus or minus 1 over plus or minus 1, and then plus or minus 3 over plus or minus 1. So the possible roots are plus or minus 1 and plus or minus 3. So what you have to do is test these out to see which one works. So like you would plug in x equals 1. Clearly x equals 1 is not going to work because that makes everything positive. You have positive coefficients, so it wouldn't work. That's never going to be 0. So you want to test a negative 1 and negative 3. So with negative 1, you have negative 1 plus 5 is 4, minus 7 is negative 3, plus 3 is 0. So negative 1 works, and then you have to test negative 3. So it turns out that yes, negative 1 and negative 3 work. So you do long division or synthetic division. So you with negative 1 and negative 3, so you get it in the form of x plus 1 squared times x plus 3. And at this point we're going to use partial fraction decomposition. So we're going to split this up 3 times because the degree of the factor x plus 1 is 2, so we're going to have 2 for those, and then we have 1 more for x plus 3. So now we're going to multiply both sides by x plus 1 squared times x plus 3. So a lot of things will cancel, and now there's no longer a denominator. What's left is for us to solve for a, b, and c. So let's test x equals negative 1. And when x is negative 1, most of these will cancel, except the b term. So we get 1 is equal to 2b, which means b is 1/2. Next, we're going to cancel out the x plus 3 factor, so we'll let x equal negative 3. To get 1 is 4c, which means c is 1/4. Now, we can no longer cancel any of the factors since we already did both of those. So let's just pick a random number. Let's say x equals 1. And plug that in, you get 1 is equal to 8a plus 1/2 times 4 plus 1/4 times 4. And so you get that a is equal to negative 1/4. So now going back here, we solve for a, b, and c, plug those in, and now we can integrate both of these sides. So we can integrate each factor individually. The first one is going to be negative 1/4 times ln of x plus 1. And then the second one becomes negative 1/2 times the quantity x plus 1. And then finally we have plus 1/4 ln of x plus 3, and then plus the constant. And so this is our final answer.